What is up, friend? Whew, oh my gosh. Have you ever just gotten out of a call or a meeting and just felt so fired up, so ready to go, so amazing? Because I literally just got off of my coaching call with my amazing coach. I don't know if you know her. Her name is Virginia Shower, and she's friggin' fantastic. And so I'm just super fired up and super excited. And I'm very excited to come to you with this topic today. So today I want to talk about, if you want a long-lasting and thriving business, let's talk about some do's and some don'ts that you do on social media. All right. So I'm going to tell you some stories. I hear that people enjoy stories, right? And it seems that in the past you've liked my stories. So I'm going to tell you a little story. And then I'm going to tell you a better way to approach these things, okay? But first, I need a sip of water because I'm just that on fire. I am that turned up. So, for those who don't know me, I'm Tiara, aka T, your wine diva. I am a rep for an amazing, phenomenal, wonderful direct-to-consumer winery. I am also an actor, performer, content producer, and lover of helping other people create a fun-filled, happy life. And let's get to it. So here's my little story for you guys. So have you ever had what's up? What's up? Adelaide from South Australia is in the house. Hey, girl. Hey. As you tune in, be like my friend and say hey and let me know, drop in the comments what's going on. Tell me how your day is going, whether you are listening to this live or you're listening to it podcast style. Doesn't matter. I still want to hear from you and show you some love. So have you ever received a kind of out of the blue message, call, email, or whatever, and it is very much about, hey, buy my product, hey, buy my thing? I'm sure if you are in the Social Soul Tribe, then I'm sure you know that that's probably not the best way to go about doing things. And if you haven't heard it, I'm telling you today, that is not the best way to go about trying to spread the news about your business. It's just cold messaging a bunch of people and telling them to try your product, try your service, buy your thing, join your team. It just doesn't work out well. Maybe it might at the very beginning get you some quick returns, but seriously, nope, it does not work out in the long run. All right, so because I'm using BeLive TV and I'm inside a group when I'm recording, please put your name with whomever it is that is commenting so I can tell who you are and I can give you a shout out. And if you find that this is a good message, please share it with your friends, invite people on, bring them to the table because we are having a good time. I don't have a glass of wine right now, but we're going to have a good time. We're going to get fired up from here. So if you see a friend that's usually on live, be like, girl, where you at? Or boy, where you at? Because it's about to be out. Okay. Anyways, so I am very particular about what I put out in terms of content and what I share with people. As I have been growing my own personal wine business, I have met a lot of amazing, amazing people who have their own businesses in different realms, from, social media coaching to health and wellness to jewelry and all sorts of great stuff and anything and everything in between. And I have my key people that I actually go to for advice, but I have also found that I'm reluctant to share certain parts of myself on social media when I try to come as authentically as I can, because I'm afraid of that, hey girl message. I saw that you were blah, 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 and let me tell you yada, 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 yada. And so let me tell you a little bit. Let me break something down for you. So the other day in my stories, I shared that I am, working on my health and fitness. I know that I've let myself go. I used to be a body jam fitness dance instructor at my gym. I played rugby for years in college. I used to be a lot more fit than I am now. I've had knee surgery, so I'm slowed down. have moved. And so I'm not a part of that gym anymore. All sorts of different things have happened in my life. I'm happy, and I've let myself get a little bit more fat and a lot more happy. All right. And I let this authentic story kind of go on my Instagram and Facebook stories and share that, I've become more aware of it and something that has been bothering me as of late. And so I am retaking control over my diet, over my exercise programs, and, what I'm doing. And I knew in my heart of hearts that if I put this out there, that there probably would be someone that's going to reach out to me and try to sell me something. And as I put it out there, and sure, it could have been my law of attraction just aligning with knowing that that's going to happen. But it also could have just very well been that people don't know any better and don't know the better way to approach sharing about their business. And so it's great. I'm going to tell you, it is an amazing feeling when you are scrolling through your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and you find someone who has openly shared that they have a problem that you and your product, your service, whatever can solve, right? Thank you. I try to be real. I try to keep a real girl. So you have something that can help them out, and that's amazing. But here's the thing. Nobody wants, if someone goes out there and says, hey, I'm fat, I feel fat, they don't need you to turn around and be like, yeah, girl, you are fat, you need to take my supplement, and then you won't be fat. Granted, no one said that blatantly like that, but that's kind of how it can feel. So it's all about having that right tact and being a real, true human being, taking away the fact that you are about to make money off of this person and you see that dollar sign in front of your face rather than seeing a friend in need. And that's something that I want you to really focus on is as you're going about and you find someone that could use your service, could use whatever in this world of social media where we are so bombarded, we can be heavily bombarded by people, all sorts of people. I don't know how, I couldn't tell you how many Beachbody coaches I know. I couldn't tell you how many health and wellness coaches I know. I honestly, I used to be a Beachbody coach, for real, for real. So I don't know how many people that I know in certain realms that when I put up a video or something like that. What's up, Justin? How are you, love? When you put up a video, I get responses to, right? And it does not feel good. Someone that doesn't have the self-confidence that I do, I've worked really hard on my confidence. I've been called fat since I was a very wee lass, okay? All throughout school, whatever. I've dealt with it. I've worked with my inner demons. I am totally I know I look good, okay? I am very confident in who I am and where I am, and I am okay with that. But I do want better things for myself. And so I am openly and authentically putting that out into the world. But what I want to share with you is when you see someone being so open and authentic and real about what they are working on and what they're going through, they don't need someone to say, yes, you are XYZ or whatever. What people really need to do is slow down and say something that is truly loving. They need love. Everyone needs more love. So girl, something along the lines of, girl, you are beautiful. You are fine exactly the way you are. But asking a question, not just saying, hey, but if you have but if you want to try my supplement, but saying something more along the lines of what have you tried in the past? Asking questions and getting those answers so you can help guide them to a space. Maybe it is your product that's where you end up, but maybe it's they're not drinking enough water. Maybe they don't work out. Maybe they haven't gotten off the couch in 6 months. So maybe just taking a 30-minute walk 3 times a week would vastly change their life. Giving them little tips along the way that they keep coming back to you for advice. And then you have earned the right to tell them, okay, maybe to take this a step further, you could utilize my product, my good, my service. You have to earn the right. I'm going to keep saying it because I think this is a really great way to put it. You have to earn the right to offer your product or service. You have to give so much that the last thing you can give is your product or service. Be a loving, caring human being first. And then you can share what it is that you have to offer. Now, if someone shows up in your DMs and it's like, girl, I see that you've lost 50 pounds and what did you do? How did you do it? I give you full like rights to say, this is exactly what I did. Would you like help going through it too? I give you full rights to do that, but like you do not have the right to just jump in somebody else's inbox and tell them that they need your product. And that's what's going to help them. Okay. That is something that I've experienced this week. Also, on the flip side, I have another story this week. Like this week, I was just like, I'm fired up. I got something to say to the tribe today because I've had some issues. Well, not issues, but like I've had some things come up in the past week that I feel like I really can speak to. So having shared my authentic truth and then being bombarded with people telling me that they have the solution without asking me anything about my journey, anything about my lifestyle, anything about who I am, but just assuming that they know that they can fix it. Not the way to go. It's not the way to go. Yes, I still love them. Yes, they are still going to be my friends. And yes, I'm going to still just like love up as much as I can on them. But know that they have not earned the right to talk to me about what it is that I'm going to be using or doing in my fitness journey. Okay, the next, I'm so glad that I am resonating with you today. Okay, if this is resonating and you're loving it and you think that somebody else would love them, please invite them to this table. Please share it out and give and let the people know that this is going on right now. I need another sip of wine. Water. Wine. I wish this was wine. Anyways. Continuing on. So the other thing that has happened this week is there's a company that closed down and they are in the wine industry, right? And they have recently suspended their doors, shut their doors. And interestingly enough, one of the big things that I talk about, especially in branding yourself on social media, is branding who you are and branding yourself over branding whatever company you are affiliated with. I think it's very important to brand who you are so people come to you. They see you as the expert in your field, you as the expert in whatever it is that you do. And so they come to you for advice. And then when you offer your product or service, they probably have no idea what company that you're with. And they're just like, yeah, sure, I'll buy it because we buy from people, not the company. We buy from who we are connected to and who we trust, who we know, like, and trust. It is all about the person. We join people's teams that we trust and are connected to. Okay. So I've had people reach out to me and be like, hey, are you with this company that has shut down? Oh my gosh, girl. Like, I don't like, oh my gosh, that would be so awful. You know, like if you need anything, like you can always like follow me or come to my thing or come to whatever. And luckily, I can say that it was not my company. It was not my company that shut down. I am still my wine consultant self. I'm still doing me. I'm still good. I'm all in the green. I'm great. But it's something to be said of like, imagine if your company shut down today with no notice, no nothing, and then how would you feel? How devastating would that be to have your whole, like your income, your everything? Maybe you don't do it full time, maybe you do. Either way, that whole stream, that whole thing that you have put so much time and effort and love and heart into, and just having it ripped away. How would that feel? Now, would you want 5, 10, 15, 20 people who probably haven't talked to you in 6 months to reach out to you and be like, oh my God, I heard that this happened. Oh my God, how do you feel? Oh, well, if you're looking for another company, I got you. How would that feel? Does that feel good? I hope you say no, because it does not feel good. I will tell you, it does not feel good. It is not going to feel good in that moment. It's like if your significant other passed away and then like some dude that's been talking to you or girl, whomever, reaches out to you and be like, oh, I just heard that your significant other died. You want to go on a date next week? Like, would somebody do that? Would you do that? Is that the right way to behave? No. Ugh. No, that's right. Ugh. No. That is exactly right. Ugh. No. You don't want to do that. That is not how you behave. That is not being a human first. That is not putting out love and affection and care first. We want to love on somebody. So I did post. I made a couple of like very vague book posts, which is not usually in my thing, but just saying, hey, I know that this happened, sending anyone who needs it love today. And that's where I left it. And so people know that I work in wine. Hey, Leonie, thank you. Thank you for letting me know who it is. Like, I put it out into the universe that I am spreading love and love. And I have friends that were in that company, but I have not reached out to them. They know I'm in a different wine company. If they want to talk to me about another wine company, they can come to me. I'm going to continue doing me, continue putting out my content, continue to share love. And you know what? When there is probably an appropriate time of grieving, and whatever, it's a matter of like checking their Facebook and seeing, or wherever social media that they're on, and seeing what they're posting to see where they are in their process. And maybe they're not posting. So maybe if they're not posting, maybe they're not over it. Maybe they're not good. Maybe they're not. And it's okay to just say, sending you love in a message and leaving it at that. And letting them know that you truly, authentically, humanly care. And you are not looking for anything else. You just want to show that you love and support them and whatever their decisions are. And I actually had a friend who, it was a very big, I think, jewelry company that shut down. And she said she was inundated with so many people trying to get her to come to their thing. And I heard about it and I just said, hey, sending you love. And she was like, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for just saying, like, not saying exactly what it is. Just thank you for the love. It really means the world to me. So be a loving and caring human being. Be someone that like you want your children to be if you have children. Be someone that you want your nieces and nephews to be. Be someone that you want the next generation to be when you are on social media. It doesn't matter that there is just a screen and some wires and Wi-Fi, and I don't even understand how the thing works. I just hit a switch and it works. Like, I don't understand, but it doesn't matter that there's all of that in between you and whomever is on the other side. But guess what? It is a human being that is on that other side. A true, breathing, feeling human being who your words have some sort of impact on. So be very careful with what you say and how you say it and what you say. And that's what I want to leave you with. I want you to really leave knowing that caring first, although it might not get you that immediate result that you need. And I think there's a lot of tactics out there that are like, go and talk and do and like be up in everybody's, it's a numbers game. Just be in everybody's inbox and do all the things. Like, that is a tactic, sure. And it could get you, a bunch of sales in the beginning, but is it going to get you that customer that stays with you? Is it going to get you that person that is going to refer you down the line? Is it going to get you the team member who's actually going to actually do work for you and help and, want to grow a business and be like that, your next rock star? Probably not. We're trying to build long-lasting, thriving businesses. And the best way to do it is to lead with care and to lead with love. Leading with love, being a human first, having great conversations, building that relationship. So even if that person doesn't join your business or purchase your product or service, they know, like, and trust you enough that when they hear, I don't know, wine, they think of you. And when their friends like, oh my God, I need wine for my wedding, they refer you. That's something that's amazing. And that is huge. And that is the beauty of what we can do and the power that social media is and the power that has when you can go live and talk about and share your message. That is the beauty of showing up authentically with love. So that's where I'm going to end it. I hope you got some good stuff out of that. If you love this, please share it out, share it with friends. And that is it. Love you so much. Thank you so much for your time and watching and listening and all of that good stuff. You, my friend, are amazing. Mwah.